Some people watching this already know they are with the wrong person. You feel it every day, but you keep forcing yourself to stay because the truth is too painful to accept. You know the relationship is not giving you peace. You know something feels wrong. You know you are not being loved the way you deserve. But instead of facing it, you keep creating excuses for them. You say, maybe they will change. Maybe things will get better. Maybe this is just a phase. Maybe if you love them harder, they will finally become the person you hoped they would be. But what if they never do? What if you are not building love with this person? What if you are slowly wasting the best years of your life on someone who is never really meant to stay? And the painful part is, people around you may already see it. Your friends may see it. Your family may see it. Even strangers may see it. But you keep defending the same person who is draining you, confusing you, and making you question your own worth. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 signs that you are with the wrong person. And I want you to be honest with yourself. Don't listen with pride. Don't listen with excuses. Listen with the part of you that already knows the truth. Because sometimes the problem is not that you don't see the signs. The problem is that you see them, but you keep pretending they are not enough reason to walk away. Let's get into it. 1. You're only there for the love. The first sign is this. You are only there because of what you call love, not because the relationship is actually working. And that is where many people destroy themselves. Because love alone is not enough to keep a relationship alive. Love without respect will break you. Love without peace will drain you. Love without effort will make you feel like you are begging for something that should have been given freely. If you really sit down and look at this relationship, there is no real future in it. There is no real connection. There is no real growth. You cannot speak your mind without starting a fight. You cannot express how you feel without being treated like you are the problem. But you stay anyway. Not because you are happy. Not because you are safe. Not because the relationship is healthy. You stay because you are attached to the idea of what it could have been. And that is not always love. Sometimes that is fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of starting over. Fear of admitting that you gave your heart to someone who was never careful with it. So you keep ignoring the red flags. You swallow disrespect. You forgive the same behavior again and again. You accept things that hurt you, and then you call it loyalty. But sometimes what you call loyalty is just you being afraid to accept the truth. Because when you lose yourself inside another person, you stop asking the right questions. You stop asking, do they really value me? Do they respect me? Do they see a future with me? Am I loved here, or am I only useful here? And once you stop asking those questions, the wrong person can waste your life while you keep calling it love. 2. They still talk to their ex. The second sign is simple. They still talk to their ex. And before you start defending them, just think for a moment. What are they still talking about? They had their time. They had their relationship. They had their memories. They had their late-night conversations. They had the chance to say everything that needed to be said. So why is that door still open? I'm not saying every situation is the same, but when someone keeps emotional access to their past while they are supposed to be building something with you, you need to pay attention. Because sometimes an ex is not just an ex. Sometimes that person is still an option. Sometimes that conversation is still a bridge. Sometimes that door is not closed because deep down, they do not want it closed. And the sad part is, you may be sitting there thinking you are the main person in their life, while they are still keeping somebody else close enough to return to. That is how people become backups without realizing it. You are present, but you are not secure. You are loved sometimes, but not fully chosen. You are in the relationship, but there is still someone from their past standing between you and the future you are trying to build. A person who truly respects what they have with you does not keep creating confusion with someone they once loved. They do not make you compete with old memories. They do not make you feel like you are fighting a ghost. They do not keep you wondering why someone from their past still has so much access to their attention. Because when someone is truly serious about you, they protect the relationship from anything that can weaken it. And if they are still emotionally connected to their past, you need to ask yourself one painful question. Are they really building with you, or are you just keeping the seat warm? 3. They flirt with others. The third sign is this: they flirt with other people and then make you feel wrong for noticing it. This one is dangerous because it usually starts small. A little message, a little smile, a laugh that lasts too long, a phone turned face down when you walk in, a conversation they quickly close when you get near. At first, you try to ignore it. You tell yourself maybe you are overthinking. Maybe you are too sensitive. Maybe it is nothing. But deep down, your spirit already knows when something is not right. The wrong person loves attention more than they love protecting the relationship. They enjoy being desired. They enjoy being chased. They enjoy knowing other people still want them. And instead of shutting it down, they feed it. Then when you finally speak, they turn everything against you. Now you are insecure. Now you are jealous. Now you are controlling. Now you are the one creating problems. But listen carefully. You are not insecure for noticing disrespect. You are not jealous for expecting boundaries. You are not crazy for feeling uncomfortable when someone acts single while claiming to be with you. A serious person does not need to be begged to respect the relationship. They do not entertain people who are trying to get close. They do not enjoy attention that threatens what they have with you. They do not make you compete for a place you already earned. Because when someone truly values you, they protect your heart even when you are not watching. And if they keep making you feel like you are fighting for basic respect, maybe the problem is not your insecurity. Maybe the problem is that they are not as committed as you keep trying to believe. 4. You're never in their future. The fourth sign is very important. You are never in their future. Listen carefully to how they talk about tomorrow. When they talk about their plans, are you included? When they talk about where they want to live, are you part of the picture? When they speak about their goals, their dreams, their next move, do they talk like someone building with you, or do they talk like a single person? Because when someone truly sees a future with you, you will feel it in the way they plan. They may not have everything figured out, but they will not make you feel like a stranger in their tomorrow. They will consider you. They will include you. They will speak in a way that lets you know you are not just someone they are passing time with. But the wrong person keeps everything vague. They say, "We'll see." They say, "Let's not talk about that now." They say, "I don't know what the future holds." They make you feel like you are asking for too much just because you want to know where you stand. But sometimes they are not confused. Sometimes they already know the truth. They just do not want to say it because they still enjoy what they are getting from you right now. You are good for now. You are useful for now. You are comfortable for now. But in their heart, they have not chosen you for the long road. And that is one of the most painful places to be. Because you can be giving someone your time, your loyalty, your body, your emotions, and your future, while they are only giving you the present moment. So ask yourself honestly, if someone cannot even picture tomorrow with you in it, why are you giving them every day of your life? 5. You feel more alone with them than without them. The fifth sign is the one many people feel but do not want to say out loud. You feel more alone with them than you felt when you were single. And that kind of loneliness is different. Because when you are single, at least you understand why you are alone. But when you are in a relationship and still feel alone, it breaks something deeper inside you. You can be sitting beside them and still feel far away. You can sleep in the same bed and still feel disconnected. You can talk every day and still feel like nobody truly hears you. That is not love. That is emotional emptiness. And slowly, you start shrinking yourself just to keep the relationship alive. You stop saying how you feel. You stop asking for what you need. You stop expecting effort. You stop hoping for real affection. You just learn how to survive beside someone who is supposed to love you. But love should not make you feel invisible. Love should not make you feel unwanted. Love should not make you feel like you are begging for emotional crumbs. Love should not make you question your value every single day. The wrong person will make you feel lonely, then blame you for needing attention. They will make you feel ignored, then call you too needy. They will make you feel unwanted, then act surprised when you start breaking inside. And the saddest part is this: you keep waiting for the person they were in the beginning. But sometimes the beginning was the bait. The attention was the bait. The sweetness was the bait. The promises were the bait. And now that they know you are attached, they no longer feel the need to keep pretending. So ask yourself the truth. Are you loved, or are you just surviving beside someone who got comfortable hurting you? This is not about attacking your relationship. This is about waking you up before you lose more of yourself, trying to save something that is already breaking you. The wrong person will not always look like an enemy. Sometimes they will look like the person you love, the person you defend, the person you keep forgiving, the person you keep hoping will change. But hope without change is how people waste years. So stop lying to yourself. If they do not respect you, see it. If they do not choose you, accept it. If they do not include you, believe it. If they make you feel alone, stop pretending that is love. Because one day, you may look back and realize the signs were always there. The question is not whether you saw them. The question is, how much longer are you going to keep ignoring them? And before you leave, I want to hear your own point in the comments. Maybe I didn't mention everything. Maybe you have seen something deeper in your own experience. Drop it below because your comment might help someone else understand what they are going through. And if this video gave you value, support me by subscribing, liking, and sharing it with someone who needs to hear this.